We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Denver. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Kill!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one into the hands of Powell. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Let's not lose sight of just what a good open field tackle that was. I mean, yes, it results in a big gain. But, Mike, if that safety doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Back to throw is Nix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Isaac.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Giddens. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow. Isaac.
Mahomes back. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's caught. DJ Giddens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Giddens trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Giddens. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the... And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
2 brings up 2nd and 12.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Throw it. Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out and dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Kill! Punch left!
They'll throw. It's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
18 on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Smith. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 59-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey, and he'll get about 5.
With tackle by Brian Cook. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready? My name is Hunt. Through the 12. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? My name is Hunt.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. Down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line.
6-yard gain on the play.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
Line of scrimmage
line.
is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Shanahan, ready? My name is Hunt.
A run with Harvey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 11-yard line.
On my son. Ready? Wait, 44.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he's in! What a try! R.J. Harvey! Touchdown, Broncos! His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Broncos go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Broncos 17, Chiefs 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Mahomes on first down. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Second down. Knicks. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. First and 10 for Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Mahomes. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Kill, 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 kill. Pull out.
A first down throw for Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Second down, Harvey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. They finally get him down inside the 20, but It looks like this one is going to come back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing is Nix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, it's Giddens. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
3-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Harvey. The ball comes out. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Handoff now for Harvey. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up third down.
Third and long.
Captain. Oh, my son!
To throw is Nix. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow! 180!
Carry now for Giddens. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and inches.
Yellow! 15!
They'll run with Giddens. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He will have the conversion and more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, 4th quarter. Put the ball in the hands of your offense, and, man, they come through and deliver.
17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Here's Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton.
It's a gain of
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Broncos.
First down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Ready. Ready. Hot.
Throwing. Mix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Next to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Joe.
Back to throw is Mix. This one into the hands of Powell. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the give, it's Giddens. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
At the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Big play coming up here. Tie game, third and a couple. They'll send a tight end in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
Hey, Ripley!
Slot man in motion right. Third and goal. Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Now Mahomes. This one is caught on fourth and goal. They deliver. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown KC. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Chiefs 31, Broncos 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Dobbs open left side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. The coverage right there, and it dropped away, incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Almost set. Ready. My name is
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Ready. My name is Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Joe. Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 3-yard loss.
George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
Punt formation for the Broncos.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow. My side.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 26
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 1st down, it's Giddens. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Yellow. Body.
They'll drop to throw. This caught right side by Worthy.